Minglava, it's Sophia here. Today I would like to talk about the difference between victim mentality and freedom mentality, and how we usually operate out of these two mentalities, which either help you become problem focused or solution focused. To begin with, what is a victim mentality, right? Most of the time, we see ourselves as a victim, and we play a victim role in life by asking unresourceful questions to ourselves. Like, if something happens to us, we say, okay, why is it happen to me? Why me? And why is God unfair? And why is He doing that to me? And why don't they understand me, etc. So when we do that, when we operate out of that victim mentality, we are trying to shift our responsibilities to other people. Instead of taking our own responsibilities and take charge of our own life, we become a victim. We play a victim. So that's very unresourceful, and it can create problems in life. And if we already have a lot of problems, it can create more problems. As we see ourselves as a victim, and we don't, when we see ourselves as a victim, it's like our point of view to look at something is very fixed, and it's very inflexible. At that time, we feel like we are running out of options, and we become hopeless and helpless. So that's the victim mentality. What is the freedom mentality here? The freedom mentality is you take charge of anything that happens to you, whether it's good or bad. You don't blame other people. You know that whatever you do, you are responsible. So you take your own responsibility. That's the freedom mentality. So what I want you to ask yourself is, how do you usually operate out of these two mentalities? Either you look at everything or things happen to you with victim mentality, or do you look at your life and yourself and people around you, or any experience that you are going through or you have gone through with freedom mentality? You need to know that. So in order to, now that you know the difference between these two mentalities, so what are you going to do? There is a you can ask yourself a question. Okay, how do I know that when I'm operating out of victim mentality? You know it when you feel very stressed and you are worried and you are anxious, and then you start blaming other people for everything happens to you. So when you can raise your own awareness at that time, then you can know that you are operating out of victim mentality. So how can we change from a victim mentality to freedom mentality, where you have the complete freedom over your choice, and you have the complete control over your life and your action? Okay, how will we change from this to that, VM to FM, right? It's easy. You change the questions you ask, then you change your life. So it's simple. Most of the time, we are stuck in one situation because we keep asking the same question, or we keep looking at something from the same perspective or the same point of view. That's why we keep getting the same solution. So if we change the questions we ask, even to ourselves and even with other people, then you will start experiencing new things in life. Okay, so instead of asking why me, why does it happen to me, why me, and why am I so unlucky, and why do I have to live a life like that or like this, etc., I suggest you start changing your questions that you ask yourself. So you can start with, okay, this is something. I don't even want you to use the word problem here. Rather than seeing yourself and your life, or things you experience in life as a problem, I want you to see them as challenges that you are facing right now. Challenges. If something challenges you, you can either you can come up with your own solution to face it, right? So see it as a challenge. Use the phrase challenge. Use the word challenge rather than using the word problem. Okay, that's the first thing that you need to change from VM to FM. The next thing is, instead of blaming other people, you can ask yourself, what can I do to get out of this situation? If this thing is happening to me, and how can I look at it from a different perspective where I didn't know before? How will I make different options available to just one challenge that I'm facing right now? So that you see that I try to use the word problem. So that's the problem. So you see that, just change the word. Be careful of just how to say. It's very good to be aware of our own language, because language is somehow our choice of language somehow reflects our reality in life. So that's the first thing is change your language to move from victim mentality to freedom mentality. Then the next thing is ask quality questions. Rather than saying I am stuck here, I don't have any solution, what can I do? I can't do anything, I am useless. So these kind of things, just throw them away. Start asking questions. What can I get out of this situation? How will I do to create change from this particular event or from this particular experience? So these are the questions that you can ask. And after that, you can also ask yourself, okay, what are the positive sides of these challenges? What are the negative sides of these challenges? How will I balance these both positive? How will I find a balance between these positive and negative? And then so that I can have a solution for my challenge. So this is something that we all need to be aware of. So what happens when you have that VM, right? You are like a prisoner to your own guilt and blame and shame. So what happens when you become when you practice freedom mentality? Then you will be free. You will be free from your own judgment. You will be free from negative events. You will be even free from positive events, because you start seeing things in balance. So that's the thing that I want to focus on today. This page is Sophia, my new page, where I will upload my personal development stuff videos only in English. So if you are interested to watch videos in English, you can like this page, and I will upload videos. If you are interested only in Myanmar videos, then you can go to my next page, which is Eureka Online Private Tutoring, where I upload videos in Myanmar. And thank you for joining me live, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.